Hey, how is everybody doing out there? And today we are looking at an action figure that comes from the dark age of action figures. And to me, the dark age of action figures would be roughly from like the late 90s to like 2002 before the introduction of Spider Man Classics and Marvel Legends. This figure comes from Palisade, and they were known later on for their Muppets line, especially for like their playsets. The Swedish Kitchen, such an amazing playset. But now let's get on to the topic at hand with the figure right here, Chandra, Rising Stars, a book by J. Michael Straczynski. And I'm not gonna front, I know little to nothing about this character other than the fact that she is known for the moniker of Cover Girl. And I would assume that this book is about superheroes, maybe one of those typical superheroes in real life situations. As you can see, there's more heroes pictured in the back of the card. I obviously got Chandra just because she makes for a beautiful looking figure and a bystander, a damsel in distress. I might pick up the Critical Mass because that's another female figure, obviously very titillating, very bystander. I obviously got Cover Girl due to that reason. I need a damsel in distress, something that the heroes are gonna save. I'm sorry, the other figures aren't just alluring to me. I do not need any more heroes, especially heroes that I don't know anything about. I don't want to sound rude, but that's just my take on it. That's a closer look at CoverGirl. Now let's open her up. And one of my pet peeves from this era of action figures, and it actually even continued past like in regards to the DC Directs and the Marvel Selects. I hate when they end up placing the stand on the card and there's no way that you could get it out without damaging the card. And look, there's room in the bottom. I even pointed it out. There's room in the bottom for the stand to fit in there. I don't know why they decided to package it in that way, to like put the bubble in the middle of the card. And it's a common occurrence in many of these figures from this era, and it really is a pet peeve of mine. Twist ties, that's a bit more manageable for me. I know a lot of people hate twist ties, but it keeps the figure in place, so I'm cool with that. And let's get her out of the packaging. And she's nice to look at, but articulation wise, that's as much as you're gonna get. Her legs are literally gonna shoot up like if she's on a casting couch. No rotation whatsoever. Her arms are just stuck at these bent position at the elbows, and her head is just gonna turn side to side. No up and down. I'm trying my best. It doesn't hold in place. It's literally the big five of articulation. Just legs go up and down, arms go up and down, head turns. Congratulations, you just dated your figure to the start of like the Star Wars action figures from the 70s, because that's as much as articulation as those figures had. And it's just a reoccurring problem in this era. And she's having such a hard time standing up. Like you're gonna see her accessories. Mind you, her accessories are beautiful. This mirror is incredible. You could actually catch a reflection on it. Not picture perfect, but it's a reflection, and it's great. It does its job. It's not gonna break on you. It's not real glass. Speaking of glass, but no, I just and she also came with like this necklace that you could attach to her. I don't know if it gives her powers or not. Maybe it gives her the powers to cover herself. No. But I mean, some accessories is better than no accessories. I'm still I'm still amazed how they chose to include a stand with her. Um, let's talk about the paint apps though. I really like the paint on her. Oh, I'm having such a hard time standing her. The green on that dress is just gorgeous. That's a nice green metallic paint that they used, and the paint job itself on the skin tones of the figure is great. And if there's one thing that I could commend from this era of action figures is that the paint jobs were pretty great with washes and actual differences in painting apps. And I'm gonna have to use this museum wax, you know. A good example would be like the McFarlane movie Maniacs figures. That's probably like the best figures from this era of action figures because everything else is just, you know, you gotta pick and choose, and you gotta actually choose to select what you want. Let me just apply this sticky tack. I can't believe I have to resort to using museum wax to actually have her stand up. This is incredible. I mean, I appreciate the fact that she wore, you know, the high heels, but like, oh my god. Yeah, this figure. I mean, I don't regret purchasing her, but yeah, this figure is a handful, and I'm not even talking about her curves. Oh, oh, I'm shaking oh, she fell. Oh man. But I mean, let's give her the grade already. 2 out of 5, 4 out of 10, however you want to rate her. I'm happy with the purchase. The only troubling thing about it is I was worried that the figure was gonna fall apart just based off how yellow the bubble looked, but other than that, the figure was pristine, and I do not regret purchasing her for I did purchase her for the $11.99 that was actually printed on the packaging. And yeah, I mean, could I have gone lower for her? Yeah, I probably should have paid like a flipping $6.99 or something, but I'll take what I can get, and that does it for her. Laters.